We have day by day different activities. I love it, football.
That's cool.
OMG, you little greedy boy.
Beach and drink or This is better portions than the rest of it.
What is today? Sunday, right?
Today's Sunday.
Today's Sunday. We arrived on Wednesday and we have not updated this video since we've been here because we've just been chilling, relaxing. I feel like even though vacation's like such a relaxing time, you also not feel rushed, but like you feel rushed to get as much relaxation as possible. Do you agree?
I agree.
Yes. So that's what we've been doing. We got the birdies in the background. We've been beaching it, pooling it, drinking a lot, and eating. And that's pretty much been our week so far. What do you think about the Excellence Punta Cana?
It's been pretty good.
Been pretty good?
I was a little disappointed with the food at first, but it's kind of made its redemption. Last night we had some good sushi at the Spice restaurant.
It's definitely hit or miss, for sure.
And then we had pretty good steak and lobster tail at the lobster house last night, so it's definitely redeemed itself.
Yeah.
I give it like I think it's bumped up to like 7 out of 10 now.
The food or the whole resort?
The food.
The food. The resort is really beautiful, like the landscape and stuff, and it's just like very aesthetically pleasing, which I appreciate. But I have been like filming some little like clips and videos and stuff that I'll insert. But I think from here on out, from here till Wednesday, I'll be better about vlogging the other half of our trip. What do you think? You gonna hold me accountable?
Yeah, we can try that.
Okay, we're gonna go get some brekkie and just see where the day. I think we're gonna do a little beach morning, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's do it. Just a little quick overview of what the room freaking looks like when we travel, literally every single time. But the rooms are nice. Don't mind all our bathing suits. I mean, don't you think that they're like pretty decently sized?
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
And like they look nice. We have a bunch of liquor up here that we've not even opened a bottle of. They got like a little Nespresso machine and then just your standard bathroom, but obviously ours is a mess. So let's go get some brekkie.
Para que vea que hasta en el arroz. ¿Quién? El arroyo. ¡Ay, ñame!
Oh, candy cane. This thing?
It is, what was it, Monday? Yeah, Monday. We just went to the gym. It's hot as crap. But we have a little spa day situation going on this morning. So we're about to go run and put some more deodorant on so we don't offend the masseuses. And then get our little massages, right? Or actually we're gonna do the hydrotherapy first. And massage. We're sweating right now. We're sad. Happy. Pick up.
End of the trip flew by, y'all.
It really did. What do you have to say about your trip, babe?
Been good.
Been good? Sad?
Super sad.
Mucho depreso. It's just pretty color. Thank you.
Can I do a scoop of the chocolate chip ice cream?
¡Arriba! Centro. No, es ese movimiento.
Ending segment to the Punta Cana vlog because it was very short. I'm looking at it right now. I just finished editing it and it is less than 6 minutes long. So we obviously did not prioritize vlogging, but that's because we were just enjoying our trip and it was so much freaking fun. We loved it, but I thought I would do like a little mini review at the end. It'd be nice to have Michael here to like help me with the review or whatever, but he is currently sleeping because he worked last night. So we've been back for like 2 or 3 days now, and it's storming outside. So if you hear that, that's what's going on. It's like been aggressively storming since we got back to Tennessee. So that's fun. And I'm repping Punta Cana with my little shirt and my disgustingly messy hair that I desperately need to wash. But I actually started another vlog today. So y'all will see that, I guess in a couple days. I don't know. I'm probably going to try to upload this today if I can stop talking right now. So anyways, we really enjoyed Excellence Punta Cana is where we stayed. We stayed for 7 days, Wednesday to Wednesday. And I think that that's like the perfect amount of time. Honestly, that's kind of a lie. I would rather have stayed like 7 to 10 days, I guess. That way we could have done like a fun excursion, but also like gotten our full amount of time to relax. But then again, there weren't really a ton of excursions that I felt like would be life-changing to do there. They did have a ton of activities. They had like pool volleyball, like all that good stuff. But it was a very chill resort for the most part. Like you would go out to the pool and there would be very minimal amount of beach chairs taken. Like normally when you stay at an all-inclusive resort, you have to like fight for a beach chair or fight for like a desirable lounge chair or whatever. And you did not have to do that here, which I really appreciated. And it was the busy season. We asked our driver from the airport to the resort like what their busy season was, and we were just talking to him. And he said that this was their busy season. So I would hate to see it in like, or I would love to actually see it in like August, September when they slow down a little bit, because it was just so chill. And that's definitely Michael and I's vibe. We had met a couple people there that were younger like us, and they thought that it was like kind of boring because there wasn't really like a party scene. But we were telling them, we were like, we actually love it because we're like the most bored people ever, and we just want to sit here and chill on the beach. So if that's your vibe, definitely highly recommend Excellence Punta Cana for like the chillness. As far as food goes, it's probably the worst resort we've been to. We've only been to 3 all-inclusives, but this is probably the worst one we've been to in terms of food. Which the Dominican is definitely not known for their food, especially after doing like some prior research. They're not known for their food. So I would not be going there if you're looking for like to be blown away by the food. Michael's a big man, so he definitely needs a lot of food, and their portions are just very small. I wouldn't even necessarily say that the food is bad per se. Like there's just not a ton of it unless you go to like their buffet style restaurant, which at that resort was called the Kitchen Table. And we went there every morning pretty much for breakfast and once for lunch. And they had a ton of food there, like a wide variety of food. So if you are looking to get like the most bang for your buck, I would totally go to that buffet like every single day. But they did have a lot of food options. They had Mexican, they had French, they had, what else? They had like Italian, like pizza. And then they also had a Japanese steakhouse. And then they just had like buffet style. I don't really know if they had like an American food type place. No, I'm thinking about, and they had a steakhouse. So like I said, not a ton of food portion wise, and wasn't blown away by it by any means, but it's a resort. You're going to get what you pay for. And as far as drinks go, unlimited, obviously, all inclusive. So you drink as much as you want. We found out like midway through the trip, which we had seen like tips and tricks on like how to order drinks and like how to get the best drinks, blah, 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 blah. We found out halfway through the trip that like if you just request what alcohol that you want, they will pour it and like give it to you. So like for me, I was just getting like the standard drinks off the menu, but they just pour like the cheapest liquor in there that they have, obviously, unless you specify. So definitely specify like what kind of liquor you're trying to drink, and they will like give it to you accordingly if they have it. So a lot of days it just kind of depended. Like the first and second day, I was just getting like the standard drinks, I guess, like the Miami Vices and like pina colada type thing. They have a drink there called a Coco Loco, and it's literally just a coconut water, coconut milk, rum. I think that's it, and it's so freaking good, but it's very sweet. So I only like had 1 or 2 of those a day, and they weren't very strong, but it was just like a fun experience to drink out of coconut because I had never done that before. So those are there. Those are included with all the all-inclusive packages. And then I drank like really sugary drinks the first and second day, and I just felt like crap. So I minimized my sugary drink intake the rest of the trip, and I was drinking Palomas, which is basically just like grapefruit juice, lime, correct me if I'm wrong, salt, and then I would get Bombay gin instead of vodka, and that was like key. Apparently it's called a salty dog, like that's the real term for it, but I just asked for a Paloma with Bombay gin, and I normally don't like gin, but somebody there told me to order it, and I was like, I'm gonna do it, and I did it, and it was so good. So that was like my drink of the week, although it was super salty and very like tart. That's just like what I like in a drink. So that was really good. And I got a lot of like Malibu diets there with lime. That was like a good standard drink because it didn't make me feel like crap. I mean, drinking is gonna make you feel like crap regardless, but it's just fun to like let loose and do what you want, get as many drinks as you want, go eat whenever you want. It was a really good time. And then as far as shots and stuff go, I love tequila. I'm a big tequila shot girl. So we just did tequila shots throughout the day. Not like crazy, just like a couple. And then I don't know if it's like a resort thing or if it's like I think it's a resort thing. So like when we went to Cancun 2 years ago, we would get the Scooby-Doo shots there because that was like their signature shot. And so we got that there and we loved those. And so we asked them if they had them here, and they did. So if you're going, definitely ask for the Scooby-Doo shots. They're so good. They're like very coconutty / like, I don't know how to describe it, but they're really good. And then at this resort, our 2 favorite bartenders were at I think it's called the El Sol Bar, the one right next to the pool. And our 2 favorite bartenders were Karina and Juan. They were awesome. We literally went back to them every single day. We wrote reviews about them. They were so great. So Juan recommended that we get the Happy shot. So we had a couple of those. Those were really good. Also very sweet. But I think in this video, I took a video of us taking one of those on our last day. So that was really fun. As far as drinks go, like that's kind of just what we stuck to. Michael just got like random, they had a beer there. El Presidente beer was like the Dominican beer, and he really liked that. What else? I'm trying to think. If you can get a reservation at the Japanese steakhouse, I highly recommend doing that. That was probably the best meal that we had there, but you have to have a reservation for that restaurant. And we lucked out the first night we went. We called and they had a reservation, but it wasn't for like until Sunday, and we got there on Wednesday. So they book out pretty far in advance. So I would recommend going there. And yeah. Oh, also we had the best margaritas at the Mexican restaurant Agave. I hope that y'all actually care to listen to me rant about this stuff. I just figured I would give y'all a little review on the resort since we stayed there, and if you're interested in going, whatever. So anyways, the best margaritas at that Agave restaurant when you walk in. I'm trying to look and see what his name tag says. He's in the video there. He makes the best freaking spicy margaritas ever. So we would go back to him like pretty much nightly and get a spicy margarita. So that was good. And then any other favorites about the resort? I'm trying to think. We had some good conversations, met some really good people there. It's a good variety of people, I guess is what I should say, like a different dynamic. There's no kids. It's an all-inclusive adults only resort, so that was really nice to go to. I don't think we had ever been to a true adults only resort before, and so I think from here on out we're going to stick to that. But there was like good age range of people. Like there were older people there were younger people there. It definitely wasn't like an old crowd by any means or a young crowd. Like I said, it was just a really good variety. So that was nice to have like different conversations with people. And they put on nightly shows every night. Some of them were kind of like cheesy, but other ones were decent. I always liked the Michael Jackson shows at those resorts for whatever reason. So that was fun. And then they also do like a Dominican themed night. I think it's on Wednesday nights or whatever, but they just like have all this authentic Dominican food and dancing. So that was fun. They do have a club there, but we did not go to the club. I would have to assume it was pretty lame / low key because the resort itself was very low key. So I don't know how much fun that would actually be, but we were literally, as you can see in the vlog, asleep, or we were in the bed watching Botched at like 10, 11 o'clock every night. We were those kind of people. So that was our vibe. But yeah, it was super fun. They also had like a little garden area where you could go and feed the ducks and the geese and all the things. And if you wanted to feed the mean, what's it called? A parakeet? Parrot? The mean parrots, you could, but they were so mean. Like I would walk up to them and they would just like flail their little feathers at me. But they did have a friendly-ish parakeet on the beach. They had like these two guys come around with like a monkey on one shoulder and a parakeet on the other, or a parrot on the other, and like they ask if you want to hold them and take pictures with them, and they try to charge you out the butt for the pictures. So we got gypped a little bit, but I did want to hold the monkey really bad, so I did. And then they want to charge you like an arm and a leg for the photos, but you just have to, like, if you go to this resort and you hold that monkey, just talk him down. Be like, oh, I can't afford that. That's ridiculous. Like, they literally try to charge you like $200 just to take a picture with the monkey. I'm like, no. So anyways, yeah, that's just a little disclaimer. If you try to hold the monkey on the beach, don't be paying $200 for pictures. It's ridiculous. What else? I guess that's it. If y'all have questions about the resort or, you know, anything travel-wise, we don't do a ton of traveling, but we would love to. Coming up here soon, we want to be going somewhere in November, so we've been to Punta Cana, Aruba, and Cancun. So if you have any recommendations of where we should go next, let us know. This was a very affordable resort. I guess I would say, like, in relation to the ones that we had been to prior. And also just like the Dominican's a cheaper place to travel in general. So if you're looking for somewhere like more affordable to travel, I would recommend this resort, honestly, especially depending on the time of year. I think we went during a pretty expensive time of year too. So if you go like during the winter, it might even be cheaper. I don't know. But yeah, y'all let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble for 10 minutes about Punta Cana, but we really did enjoy our time, and I'm sorry that the vlog wasn't more interesting. I just, like I said, we were just enjoying our time together there. So thank y'all so much for watching. I have a very exciting vlog coming up next as well, so stay tuned for that. I'm actually filming it right now into the next week, so I will see y'all in that vlog, and thanks so much for watching.